welcome back to DeForest Hobbies. Uh, we're going to do another volume of the Space Battleship Yamato, volume 17 of the 1/350 scale Yamato class space battleship. This is the magazine here that we're going to do, and looks like we're going to be working on the bridge and maybe doing a little bit on the observation deck again, such as we were in the last episode. We're getting another piece of the hull section, so we'll probably be adding on to more to that. Here's the instructions here. Looks like we're going to be mounting the one of the gear shifts to the gun deck, first set of guns, and looks like that's what we're going to have when we get done. This is talking about some of the armor piece that was in the that they used. Very reminiscent of Robotech also, but I think it was called Star Blazers at the beginning when with this Yamato thing. I recall. It's actually kind of a neat one to take and do. I think this is Dietsu Ma, I think is his name. And I think he was one of the guys that helmed the Yamato, took over some of the helm, and more info on him. And also, again, more about the episode 3, the Cosmo Liveverse is what it is. Looks like he's in Santa Claus mode here. Santa Claus. Ship captain. So, looks like the only thing we got to do next time is putting on a motor. And we might start bundling some of these up together a little bit, but I don't know. I'll have to figure out. Now, I'm still learning what it takes to get this all done, but we shall see. So that's it. Let's see what the parts are. Okay, here's what we got in the pack. Looks like we got a little bit of stuff. Let's see what we got here. Okay, here's the parts we got. We're not going to be using this, so we'll put that off to the side again. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring back this piece here that we had, and we're going to be putting this little bit of glass here into that. So let's get the sprue cutters here, and we will take care of this. We're going to try to cut this as close as we can to this dome. On there like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring over our thing here to get us a little bit of glue. We don't want to put too much, we just want to put it in these little holes. And these little holes right here, down in here, on each side. Oops. Right down in there, right down in there. And we're going to take this, we'll put it this direction here. We'll slip it over into the position here and slot it down into there like that. And that's what we're going to do is, now we've got that in there. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring back this part here. If you recall, maybe bring this up just a little bit more here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these pieces here into place on both sides, there and there. And I think these are not different from one side to the other, so they are the same. There's no left and right, looks like. Right, so we're gonna go back in here and we're gonna put a little dab of glue in here to hold these in. Right there, and right there, right there, and right there. And we're going to put this with this end here towards the front, that towards the back. Get these in. These holes here. Then we're going to take one of these pieces here, and we want this so that this goes this direction here, like so. Very, very hard to see what their little, what little the things are. Do this again here. Turn this around, and we've got that part done. Now we want to bring back our first set of guns that we've got. If you remember, this is what we built like way back in like stage 1 or 2 or 3 or something like that. We're gonna put that down through this hole in here, with it facing forward. Bring them down through there like that. So it's sitting into this slot like so. And then we want to take this here with our pieces sticking up on with our pieces. Sorry about that. With our pieces sticking up like that, and then there's this little arrow right here. And we want that to match up with this arrow here. But first of all, we want to put this down through these down through there. We're going to put them in first. There. With that facing forward, like so. And then we're going to get ourselves a couple of these 4 screws right here, 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 and here. We're going to put that in there. These are flathead black screws, as you can see. And once we get one of these lined up with the gun itself, that we won't have to hold it in as much. We can find the hole. We gotta line this up. This is going to be very fiddly here. Trying to get this to line up here. We're not having any luck at the moment here. Probably want to bring these down through here. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to back this up here. One moment, please, while we rectify this. We want to make sure that these are actually slotted through this here. That's better. So we get one in there. The other one through. There we go. Now we got it. Now let's try this again. We have got the gun through there. Like so. And I think, yeah, alright. Let's get one of these back ones lined up first here this time. That'll be a better bet. There we go, we got that one lined up. Let's see, let's try another one here. We'll go kitty corner here. See if we get this one to line up. There we go. There you go. Now we've got it. We want to make sure that we get this, when we line these up, but we want to have that exactly in that center when we go to put, I'm assuming, the motor right here in there to run that. I don't know, I'm sure these are probably kind of like the ones that are I've seen on the Bismarck that Hachette brought out. I'm assuming it's kind of about the same kind of build, roughly, as far as things go. They really didn't use fiber optics to do it, but I'm sure because this one's got so many lights on it that most of them are used like that. So we want to make sure those are tightened up. We want to make sure that this still slides really good right here. And there we go. Now we've got this part. There we go. It's hard to keep it in camera here, it's so big. It's going to be hard to film this as it gets bigger. So, I'm only working out with on camera. I don't have multiple cameras yet. So, here we are. And that'll be able to go like that, and these will probably raise up as they are firing. So, that's all there is to pack 17. I should say volume 17. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. And remember, mental note, like and subscribe to be updated to all my content. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you later.